and gentlemen, this is Pasquale Maggiore coming to you once again from the Ivan the Impaler Memorial Broadcast booth with more great Buffalo Championship Wrestling action. We talked about it last week here on the program. We have a huge match here this week for the BCW-WNY Heritage Wrestling Championship. In the ring, you see the current champion, the Bodfather, Dan Joseph. He's taking on the challenger, the Black Sheep, Benett Cole. Benett won the Lumber City Rumble back in November to earn this championship shot right here. Your referee for this contest, Andrew Carrig. Dan Joseph has been a dominant champion since capturing that championship from the rock star Robbie Vegas last year, and he has continued his winning ways right here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. Now the Bodfather trying to get the Black Sheep to shake his hand as we get started here with this contest. Is he going to do it? There it is, they shake hands. And we'll see how this man, Dan Joseph, attacking Benett Cole right off the bat. Big mistake by the Black Sheep early on in this contest. Now Dan Joseph having words with Andrew Carrig as he beats down the Black Sheep, Benett Cole, in the corner of the ring. Here comes Joseph charging in. Big double boot to Benett Cole, taking him right down to the mat. And the bell has rang, and we are underway here at the beautiful Renaissance Club in North Tonawanda. Once again, thank you to the president and the members of the Renaissance Club for having us here for another great afternoon of Buffalo Championship Wrestling action. Dan Joseph with those big chops to the Black Sheep in the corner. Wait a second, Benett Cole is now mad. He picks Joseph up and shoots him in the corner. Now he's delivering some chops to the Bodfather. We'll see how he can sustain those. Now Benett Cole going downstairs to the midsection, working Dan Joseph over in the corner. Of course, you see on the outside, Tom Stevens capturing all the action for Facebook and Instagram at BCW-WNY. Make sure you check out both of those. Here comes Benett Cole, big freight train in the corner, working over the Bodfather. Gonna shoot him off, taking the corner. Big back body drop by the Black Sheep, Benett Cole. Beautifully executed. Dan Joseph in a lot of pain. Got a lot of height on that back body drop. Now here goes Cole. Scoop slam. Got Dan Joseph up, puts him right back down. Benett Cole feeling confident early on here. Goes for a cover, 2 count only. It's going to take a lot more than that to defeat Dan Joseph. Picking him up. Big suplex. Benett Cole, very large individual, so when he delivers anything like a body slam, like a suplex, like a back body drop, he has the height advantage, and that impact is going to be heavily felt by the Bodfather, Dan Joseph, your current champion. Benett Cole working over Dan Joseph with some big right hands. Oh, Joseph cutting Benett Cole off, thumb to the eye, big elbow right to the top, and another. Off the ropes. Clothesline, duck under by Benett Cole. Cole coming back around. Clothesline of his own. Joseph goes up and over to the floor of the Renaissance Club. Benett Cole rocking and rolling here early on in this contest. Now he's going to come out and grab Dan Joseph. But first, a forearm to the back. Cole, big chop to Dan Joseph on the outside. The fans approving of the Black Sheep, Benett Cole, here at the Renaissance Club. And another chop. Oh, you can hear that one all the way down to the Twin City Highway. I think Benett Cole hurt his own hand on that one. They're on the outside, and another chop by the Black Sheep, Benett Cole, stinging the chest of Dan Joseph. Now Cole throwing Joseph back in the ring because he knows the only way he can win this match is by having Dan Joseph in that 16 by 16 foot ring. Joseph trying to cut off Benett Cole, but Cole too smart for that. And Cole turned that right around with a nice right hand. Now Cole going back to the midsection of the Bodfather. Referee Andrew Carrig right in position, checking on that. Cole with a chop, looks like he caught Joseph in the throat there. Cole gonna shoot Joseph off, coming back around. Big clothesline from the right side, taking Dan Joseph down to the mat. Once again, Benett Cole feeling it in this match. Now Dan Joseph begging for mercy potentially here. I think Benett Cole will have none though. Nice move by Dan Joseph, turning it around, sending Benett Cole face first into that middle turnbuckle pad. Now delivering forearms to the Black Sheep. And Joseph attacking the midsection of the Black Sheep, Benett Cole. Both men having a similar strategy in this match. Benett Cole in the corner. How is Dan Joseph going to continue his attack? Nice elbow by the Bodfather. He's got Cole, going to shoot him to the opposite side, but it's reversed. Joseph in there, freight train again. Oh, this time Joseph got out of the way. Belly to back suplex? Yes, nailed it. Beautifully executed belly to back suplex by the Bodfather, Dan Joseph. Ever since Dan Joseph has arrived in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, we have seen his impressive arsenal of suplexes, and that was no exception. Nice move right there. Dan Joseph walking the second rope, dropping the elbow. Very arrogant, very cocky, but very effective as well. Now he's gonna crank and wrench on that neck of Benett Cole. Trying to wear down his bigger opponent. Cole trying to get the crowd here at the Renaissance Club behind him. They want to see a new champion here this afternoon at Wrestle Sunday 4. Cole fighting back. Once again, going to the midsection of Dan Joseph. But Joseph going right back to the midsection of Benett Cole. And taking right back over, shooting Cole off. Cole coming back in, knee to the midsection by Dan Joseph. Gonna shoot him off the other way, and another one. Maybe another belly to back. Yes, right in the middle of the ring. Dropping Benett Cole right in his neck. 1, 2, 2 count only. Cole getting that left shoulder up to break up the count. The crowd trying to get behind Benett Cole. That once again, as I mentioned, they want to see a new champion. But Dan Joseph just continuing his assault, continuing his onslaught on the larger opponent. And what are we going to see here? Neck breaker in the middle of the ring. Cole goes down to the mat. Dan Joseph showing a little bit of frustration here. Double axe handle to the back of Benett Cole, and another working over Benett Cole. Shades of Demolition, who just made it into the WWE Hall of Fame. Dan Joseph, a throwback competitor for sure. Benett Cole fighting back, firing back with those right hands. And another staggering Dan Joseph DDT from his knees. Two count only. Once again, Benett Cole getting that left shoulder up, breaking up the count. Dan Joseph showing a little bit of frustration. Usually when you see that DDT, it means the match is over. Now Joseph going to the top rope. Benett Cole down in the middle of the ring. What's he gonna go for here? Joseph all the way up to his feet. Oh, goes for a frog splash, but misses it. And it looked like he took a huge impact on that knee of his. Joseph may have taken too much time to get into position for that frog splash. And Joseph came right down on his knee. Now Benett Cole firing back with some right hands. Feeling like he's back in this match. Shoots Joseph off, coming back, big clothesline from the right side. Joseph popping back up, eating a back elbow. Back up once again, ducking the clothesline this time, coming back around, ducking another one. And a big clothesline once again by the Black Sheep, Benett Cole. Dan Joseph is down, and he's in a lot of trouble because Benett Cole is fired up right now. And the crowd at the Renaissance Club is solidly behind the Black Sheep. Cole picking up Joseph slowly off the mat. Nice jawbreaker by Dan Joseph to turn it right back around, but Benett Cole didn't go down. He's still on his feet in the corner. Joseph coming in. Going for a DDT again, rolls through. Got a choke type maneuver, but he's holding on to it. And Benett Cole turns that right back around with an atomic drop. Andrew Carrick, referee going down. Benett Cole trying to shoot Dan Joseph off the ropes, but Andrew Carrick not in good position, and he took the brunt of that. Now a low blow by Dan Joseph. Oh, here we go again with Dan Joseph taking advantage of the rules of professional wrestling with a low blow on Benett Cole. Andrew Carrick once again down. We're gonna need to get another official out here so we can finish off this match, and another DDT by Dan Joseph. Benett Cole is down in the middle of the ring, and Dan Joseph going to the outside, going over to the fans, grabbing a chair. What is Dan Joseph planning to do with that steel chair? Throws it in the ring. Andrew Carrick still down, as is the Black Sheep, Benett Cole. Joseph positioning that chair on the midsection of the Black Sheep. Now he's going up. Wait a second. What's that music we're hearing? Dan Joseph, maybe a little bit scared right now. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Here comes Witch Doctor. Dan Joseph in the ring. He's got to focus on his opponent still. Witch Doctor firing with Dan Joseph out with some big right hands. Staggering the champion. Sister Abigail to the champion. Why is Witch Doctor interjected himself in this match again? Wait a second. Witch Doctor grabbing that championship. Still unresolved issues between Dan Joseph and Witch Doctor here at Wrestle Sunday 4. Benett Cole finally making his way back up to his feet. Grabbing Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor hits Benett Cole with that championship. Benett Cole is down. Witch Doctor has the championship. And the crowd seemingly approves of what we just saw here in this match. Andrew Carey calling for the bell. We have a no contest.
The referee is declaring this a no contest. So Dan Joseph is still your BCW-WNY Heritage Champion.
Still your champion, the Bodfather Dan Joseph, but we have some issues to sort out here. Witch Doctor has possession of that championship, and where's he going with it as Benett Cole, Dan Joseph, and Andrew Carrick are still down in the ring. But the big story is Witch Doctor has possession of that championship. Fans, we're running out of time. We'll see you back here soon for more great Buffalo Championship Wrestling action. We got to sort this whole situation out.